It is 4 a.m. and I'm on some shit. It's not tall enough, god damn it. Yes, I'm still awake. I had an idea because I'm in a class. Squishy will tell you I'm in a class. It's called Graphic Design Fundamentals. It's hell. Just kidding, it's actually a pretty okay class. Squishy wrote a test, I brought him to one actually. In fact, I'm actually gonna bring on Friday, which is the class, because he's gonna be the subject of my pictures this week. But that's beside the point. Squishy's gonna just sit here, right? Anyways. Now, class, for the first half at least, which I'm currently in, we have to do a project, and it is 7 pictures utilizing the Crumble format. If you don't know what Crumble is, I didn't either, so don't feel bad about yourself. I still don't know what Crumble is. Well, shit. But that's besides the point. Anyways, I had an idea, because we had 4 topics we could choose from. Modernization, which I'm not gonna do. Strength, I'm weak as shit both mentally and physically. Youth, I don't like kids. Then there's identity. Identity, that sounds fun to me. Because identity can be anything you want. And I mean anything. And my teacher said that the most chaotic student was I'd say chaotic. Moving how she edited her photos and how she basically, quick rundown on what graphic design fundamentals first half is. Basically, we learn how to edit photos and shoot to tell a story in a picture. Now, I don't like pictures, I like videos. Videos are easier to tell stories, because you just have to look at a video and it'll tell you everything. Context, start, middle, and done. Photos, you kind of have to figure it out. You kind of look at it and you have to look at the description. I don't like it, personally. But it's the class and it's good to know. It's good to know things. I have a camera, for hell's sake. And I'm usually taking photos because people like photos. I don't. It's hard pressed to find a photo with me in it, actually. But that's besides the point. Anyways, we need 7 pictures. Basically, you need to do each of them in each letter of Crumble. Crumble is... See if I get this right. So I fucked up on the thing. It's not Crumble, it's Crumber. C-R-U-M-B-E-R. Now, this is the explanation. Contrast, repetition, unity, movement, emphasis, balance, and rhythm. That's the shit I need to do. So 1 picture for each. That's 7 pictures. You tell a story in 7 pictures. It's gonna be a pain in the ass because I film at 30 FPS. A second is 30 pictures for me usually. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. Now, the thing about graphic design is that you can have any interpretation you want. And I am unhinged. So this is how I took it. This is what I'm gonna do. Chaos, randomness, unexpectedness, magical, brash, exciting, and right, let's get this bread. Now, basically, I'm going to be as chaotic as possible, random as shit, and I'm going to try to take unexpected pictures while making sure that it's magical and brash as possible, while also making sure that the tone is exciting, while also completing the task at hand, which is get this bread, alright? Which reference to my GPA, but that's fine. And yes, I did take over a classroom for this. This is in school. So yeah, that's about it. That's a later problem. For now, I'm going to be talking to myself or anyone who's watching my concept for this little shoot. Now, I put myself out for a challenge. I wanted to make the most chaotically casual, casual chaotic photos that I can. Now, how do I do this? I would like to think of myself as quite a calm person. At least in here. Outside, I give off this animated look and feel, which, don't get me wrong, I'm quite proud of that fact. But life it's a lot shittier than it looks, because a lot of the bullshit in life isn't actually visualized very well, in my opinion. And we'll have to deal with it anyways. We all know it's there. We can't see it for the most part, but it's there. And I wanted to show how I deal with it, which is I don't. I really don't. I think the last time my friend asked me, hey, how are you dealing with life nowadays? I just say that I wake up, man. I woke up. That's a win. Yeah, so that's the concept. Casual chaotic, or chaotic casual. Now, basically I'm going to be doing the theme of a day in my life, which is something our teacher actually recommended. Day in our life, fun stuff. Usually tell a story with some pictures, or just straight up follow the format as long as you follow this theme. But theme for me, identity, and to me, identity needs to tell a story. At least in my opinion, you should tell a story with your identity, because your identity is a story. Everyone's life is a story. Hell. Alright, so one of the problems is that I probably will get a haircut soon, so I like continuity. I have to get the haircut really quickly, or I have to do it while my hair is still like this. Why am I wearing a beanie? Do not ask. So yeah, I guess I'll be filming the process of me taking these pictures. This is going to be a very long-winded video. Squishy's going to be with me throughout it. I should probably go get started now. This is where I should cut. Transition. Hi, are you recording? Please tell me you are. Cause I realize my hair is perfectly messy and the sun is fucking bright. So this is gonna be contrast, I hope. As you can see, it is bright. And the whole thing is that a day in my life or some shit. I haven't slept since I woke up at 11 p.m. It is right now 7 a.m. on a Thursday. And yes, I am a little manic. And no, I don't regret it. I'm currently watching Dimension 20, Fantasy High Junior Year, but that's a separate issue. So, starting on the day you gotta wake up, right? It fucking sucks. And my room occasionally has the fucking Son of God staring at, I don't think you can see it. The Son of God, you see that yellow horizon right fucking there? Yeah, that's my every fucking morning, and it's terrifying. Because I wake up with the sun in my eye. That's why I have a curtain. But sometimes I don't have it, so there's gonna be contrast. Because, waking up feels like shit. And I'm trying to give a visual representation of it. I was actually about to go to sleep because yes, I have a fucked up sleep schedule. And it didn't end well, so I'm just waiting for golden hour right now. It's getting brighter, a cloud is in front of the goddamn spotlight. So we're gonna take a few pictures and hope it works. If it doesn't, we can always use another day, but I'm not waking up this early anytime soon this week. And well, my attention span is not that long, so yeah, I gotta do this when I can. So this is probably just gonna be a testing and shit. It's just gonna be me waking up in this bed looking like a shit. I wanna move this a little bit side. As you can see, my table's an absolute fucking mess. That's fine. I'm a poly student. It's okay. I'm trying to get this. I want to do this way, so that it kind of looks how I feel. This is for both. If I keep this in the edit, and if this is also for myself. Hey, dipshit! Look at the video and find a snapshot. Taking photos is just a short form video. A video just a shit ton of photos. So it's a lot easier to capture the moment of Now they put, hey, the clouds moving, ain't that lovely? Fuck, it is bright. My eyes are bad because I've been staring at this sun for 20 minutes now. I just feel, oh god, it is getting bright. God damn, God just go hard on this. I don't even know how to end this. Okay, so we're in Marina Bay Sands Bayfront area, and I found this area for rhythm because it's a perfect pattern. One problem, the plan for the picture involves these, and there are a lot of people walking by because it's a convention center, so I'm gonna have to wait for a minute. Besides social anxiety, one of the problems with this picture is because, well, the concept for this one is life gives you lemons. And as the saying goes, you should make lemonade. Here's the problem, life never gives you sugar or water, and also I don't have time to make lemonade. So I've made an active decision to do this photo. Am I regretting it? Yes, slightly. Am I still gonna do it? Yes. Also, these lemons were on sale and they're still cold. And it's too hard. I can't bite this. I made a folly. One moment. Oh, it's so bitter. By the way, this is for like the creative process of it. I'm literally using my nail to dig out bite marks so that my teeth have something to grip onto. This is such a dumb idea. Tap number 3. I've used this as a shave for a lemon. People look at me like a madman because I'm using a shiv as a lemon. I mean, using a shiv to cut a lemon, which isn't even sharp, by the way. So blunt. Ah, that's about right. Lemon in my eyes. Wow, no wonder they say one life gives you lemons. Lemons are bitch. Lemons are vengeful. By the way, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. This is somehow more insane than the fire on the newspaper, and I just did that today. And yes, you might say this is a waste of a lemon. It is. But the picture is funny. And it represents life. Not on a spiritual level, but how I feel like on a daily. If that ain't identity, I don't know what is. I've skinned the lemon. The flesh literally perfectly came. It's empty. Ah! So understand what I'm about to do is very dangerous and you should not do this at home. Because we're gonna be playing with a little bit of fire. Now there is a reason I'm doing this, because recently the world has gone to absolute shit. So I thought I should represent this, because I can't do anything about it. We can't do anything about it. That's the government's problem. We don't really have any control over this. So what else can you do? And by the way, there is background sound because I'm currently watching Fantasy High Junior Year finale. But then right now it looks like the lighting's perfect and it is backlit. But I will adjust it most likely, like maybe right here. That looks about right. Here's the thing, I only got the business times, so that's a problem because I don't have the Straits Times. It was sold out. Can you believe it? Straits Times was sold out. So we're gonna do something a little bit whack here. I have to put this a little bit wider out, and if my connections are correct, I should adjust the tilting of the angle right about here. And by the way, this is contrast. For anyone asking, this is contrast. No, not contrast, sorry, emphasis. So I just need to... This looks good, I just need to... Oh, this is really dangerous, so please don't try this at home. Actually, wait, before that, I should get a bucket. Safety first, kids. Safety first. Okay, so I'm not sure how well fire shows up, but in real life it shows up pretty fucking well. The light is out. Shit. The world is burning and we can't do anything about it, so I might as well watch it, right? I'm not sure how well the fire is showing up. It's looking very big. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. This is so scuffed, by the way. By the way, for your information, this is probably going to be symmetry, and that's because I'm going to be looking at in that little cubby right there. And why rain? Because, well, sometimes life's a bitch, and sometimes your day doesn't go as planned. Yeah, so that's great. Is this camera waterproof? It is not. That means we're on a timer. So my hair looks fine, the rain looks good. Fuck it. Go, 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 go. Honestly, it's not that bad. Problem, my camera's getting extremely wet. Second problem, this roof has holes. So, oh, and the floor is extremely dirty. That is also another issue. It sucks, but hey, such is life, right? Fuck it, I might go for a nap. I might have to crop a lot of this empty space out. Still good. Ah shit, there's water on the camera lens. That is an issue. We good? We good. All right. I think we got a shot. Okay, I think we got a shot. Okay. Well, my pants are so dirty, and I'm wearing a white shirt. I'm so wet. Oh, my jacket's fucked too. My white shirt is unaffected. Miraculously, I've come out completely unscathed. Just moist. The reason I'm looking around is because I'm a crazy motherfucker standing in the middle of a lift lobby trying to take a video. So, yeah, there are people around. I should just cut it here. I should cut it here. Y'all tell me this ain't a good bag, right? Now, another problem is that I do have to find the ace of spades, which might take a while, so give me a moment. These cards are really nice. I'm kind of sad that I'm gonna have to use them, but it's for the project, and yeah, we get them done here. Why is the ace so hard to find? Ace of spades? What? The
deck have an ace of spades? Oh no. Oh no. That's... Uh-oh. This deck might not have ace of spades, which is very bad for my plan right now. By the way, if you might want to ask, why the ace of spades? Technically, the spades considered the strongest suit. In a game, you play with these cards known as bridge, and the ace is the best card in the game. It represents a value of 11 or 1, which is very good for games such as blackjack and whatnot. This deck doesn't have an ace of spades. That's... one moment. Those you find ace of spades is the hard part. Now, I gotta figure out how to throw these cards. Because I want them to flutter. Because, okay, I don't know if any of you guys know anything about throwing cards. Throwing cards, if you throw them like in a brick, they kind of just fall as a brick because of something called suction and surface tension, not surface tension, static, because like the static kind of holds them together. If not static, then it's something about like a vacuum and, you know, the friction of air resistance and whatnot. The cards don't want to come apart, basically, sometimes. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to, because I gotta show it like this, and I need to wear my jacket for consistency. It is so hot today, but I'm still wearing my jacket. And you may ask why this specific getup. One, I like wearing long pants, it's comfortable, I feel like it's a part of me. Two, I've worn jackets because I feel like they're comfortable, not because of the heat, because I like long sleeves. Three, they're just, and the reason I wear this because actually this is a Naruto shirt. You see the ramen here? Gotta represent. I feel like it's part of my identity. So yeah. Holding the ace of spades, holding it here, and I guess I should just try, right? Alright, fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna do something really sacrilege. I'm gonna bend these cards really shittily. I should do some just to test. Walk a little bit closer, right? how that showed up on camera. I mean, there's a better way to do this. It's easier. A lot easier, actually. I just realized I'm so dumb. Okay, so I have a lot of things that I've done wrong. 1. Not checking the quality of my work, which is like the focus of the camera. See how like this I can kind of see the focus? When I was outside and getting the raw footage and stuff, I didn't actually check the quality. So my photos are hella blurry and it ain't enough. Second, during the talking consultation part of my lessons, I did actually show her some of the pictures a la Vite, my teacher, and I got some advice saying that, hey, the contrast one, not enough fire, it's not gonna work out. So all of these I realized that I put myself in it because I thought that, hey, it's easy to represent a lot of things when you are doing the thing. We can go a little bit more abstract and make things a little easier. How? I get to be behind the camera, I don't need to use a camera anymore, and I get to just put context in text and let everything else speak for itself. Which means I get to be a little bit more crazy with certain things. So great. Alright, yeah, so let's get this done because I have 2 days left to do this. Tomorrow I have a fluid mechanics exam and this is due by Friday, and right now it is Wednesday 11:05. Oh dear, we are cutting it close on this one, boys. For some quick behind the scenes, this is how it looks like from, you know, landscape perspective. I want to do portrait because it's gonna make things a lot easier for me personally to get everything I want in frame. So this ain't gonna do because this is too far from the window, so we're gonna have to just drag that over there. See, that looks kind of better. We just want to catch the edge so that this is a unity shot with all the right angles while still catching the tip of the thing and getting most of the window. I can probably move it. And again, just a side note, by the way, this is behind the scenes because look at how much space I have to move this fucker just to get like in frame for the thingy. That's right. Now these are small things I want to point out behind the scenes stuff with. One is the card. It will focus, it's fine, it gets the Ace of Spades. 2 is my obsession in D&D, which is, you know, some artificer goggles, steampunk goggles, and some gold coins, and the lemon. Why? Because, well, you'll see. I mean, you've already seen it. I mean, whatever, right? There's just a little few Easter eggs for, because this is supposed to be the end of the narrative, basically. Alright, so just the context, this is basically me, okay, so, I'm gonna explain it straight up. I already explained it. This is supposed to represent, like, sure, life can throw as many cards as they will. We have to agree that most of us are pretty fucking lucky, right? And I have to admit that as well. At least in my identity, I believe that I'm probably one of the luckiest people in the world. I have, you know, family that loves me, and I get to study, I get to eat, drink, and sleep. You know, and I get to live in Singapore, one of the safest countries in the world. As well as, you know, I get to be me. So it is supposed to represent that. Now, this is the problem. I bought this card deck because it had the nice pattern. Also because I just like having decks of cards. Main problem, the Ace of Spades is what I want to use to represent getting lucky. Because, you know, Ace of Spades is like one of the most powerful cards. It's one of the strongest suits, and it's the strongest number ace, you know. So yeah. Problem, it shows the brand name, which is Casino Royale, which by the way, these cards feel real great. You know, side note, thank you 7-Eleven. But I'm not trying to show this. So what do? What I'm gonna do is just gonna tuck it into here. And just let the ace peek out of it. Now this is supposed to show repetition, so I just need to peek the ace out and then cover all the floor spots. Okay, I'm just gonna turn on the video and I'm gonna just show you pictures gonna look, but yeah, so that's repetition then. You can see like the pattern is messy, but the repetition is, as you can see, all the card backing is very already has a pattern in a way, so it's pretty chaotic and it looks pretty nice to me. I just need to make sure I get like the whole thing, and it's gonna be in portrait and I just need a little bit of lighting, like so. Alright, that's 2 down, let's go. By the way, for anyone who wants to know how I'm doing the lighting, I turned off the lights and I'm using my reading light to light it from the side, because the light at the top of my room will reflect off the cards because it's shiny, as you can see. But they're like this, like you get like the glare from it. So quick advice for anyone who wants to do photo shoots. Reflectiveness is not the best because you don't want always on glare, so you can just take a reading light and move it at the side, because from the side you don't get that glare. So okay, that's a fiasco, but okay. Okay, this is because I'm obsessed with D&D. I'm currently playing an artificer who, you know, loves to make stuff, and I think I bought these goggles off of Lazada because I thought it looked cool. So I want to represent that, you know, as just like D&D, life is pretty random, but you know, you get to choose when you want to roll. Sometimes you can also choose a bad result, but you know, but a lot of things are left up to the dice. Yet every dice roll is up to you. You want to take it. But of course, sometimes your DM forces you, just like the universe forces you to roll. Sometimes you roll shit, sometimes you roll good. And you know, that all leads to who you are. Also, I have these gold coins that I'm going to use as part of the thing. So this is like supposed to be movement, it's supposed to emphasize like this. So yeah, pretty good. I don't have to be the, these are like my representatives. No. Also, I had D&D today, so that's like part of my daily life. So, yay. Finally, we're back to the lemon. I still want to use the lemon as rhythm, and I still have the same basis of the idea. Now, what's the basis? That life gives you lemon, some people like lemonade, yada yada yada, they don't give sugar and water. So, how do I get rhythm out of this? First, by the way, this is the same bit lemon from the first shot, and I was like, almost, oh, that was a week ago. Jesus Christ, I kept this lemon the whole time. Okay, so this, but I kept it in the freezer, so it's still good. And this is just a nice fresh lemon. I'm just gonna cut into slices, and yeah, basically gonna make a flower pattern with the lemon slices around here to represent that. You know, you can prepare it, but it's still just a lemon. It's fine, yada yada yada. Anyways, let's do this. All right. One of the things my teacher told me about was that when I did the fire shot, I didn't have enough, you know, fire to make it emphasis. I've decided that I'm gonna take those words to heart and make this burn like a motherfucker. I have a water basin next to it, and I have a cup of tea right next to it, so, you know, yeah, the world's on fire, and at least it warms up the night, right? Also, this is a really sad front line. I don't know if you can read it, but yeah, it's bad. Bad out here, boys. Alright, let's do this. I don't have to be in the picture. I just need a good shot. Alright, Side note, I will be using copious amounts of lighter fluid, and I'm going to just take a still picture. I'm not going to take a video because I'm too lazy to take stills now. So yeah, I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll show you guys the result. Also, the reason I'm doing, quick side note, the reason I'm doing this whole thing is because I don't want to do presentation slides, and my teacher said it was okay if I link the YouTube video to explain my creative process. So, this is all in the name of slacking off in the most hard-working manner possible. So yeah, let's get this going. I really gotta do this one. And yes, this is gonna be a lot more effort than it needs to be. But this is how I like to do things. Don't judge me. Actually, no, go ahead and judge me. I don't give a shit. And yes, this is gonna be a lot more effort than it needs to be. But this is how I like to do things. Don't judge me. Actually, no, go ahead and judge me. I don't give a shit.